Seoul continues to be seen as a fortress to uphold and protect the rights of Sarawak and perform its function as the supreme legislative body in Sarawak. Ibrahim also took the opportunity to thank Abang Johari and other GPS component party leaders, including Sarawak United People's Party SUPP, Parti Rakyat Sarawak PRS, and Progressive Democratic Party PDP for consenting to his appointment. According to Ibrahim, Sarawak Legislative Assembly was established about 155 years ago, and it is the oldest legislative body in Malaysia and one of the oldest functioning legislative bodies in the world.
Now, a new communications tower will be built to overcome the internet coverage problem faced by residents at the Rumah Panjang Suing located in Pakan. According to the Malaysian Communications and Multimedia Commission (MCMC), the plan to build the tower this year will be executed by the Sarawak Digital Economy Corporation or SDEC to provide 4G coverage in the surrounding area.
Previously, a video went viral on the internet showing a young Frank Stewart Panting Sa, 19, from Pakan, Sarawak, who had to climb Bukit Kelingkang, which took 2 hours, just to get sufficient internet speed to attend an online interview for his admission into University Pendidikan Sultan Idris in Perak. MCMC took note of the incident and expressed their sympathy towards the difficulties faced by the student. Based on the information received, MCMC stated that the existing internet service at the Longhouse is under the Sarawak Linking Urban, Rural and Nation or Channel project, which is also an initiative from the Sarawak Multimedia Authority SMA. The channel uses satellite technology and is able to provide an average speed up to 25 megabytes per second, and the service is provided as an interim measure to provide internet coverage to residents of Rumah Panjang Suing and its surrounding. Thus, MCMC will work with SMA to identify a more suitable internet access method to ensure the quality level of experience on the existing internet services channel at Rumah Panjang Suing.
Right now, on to the next news. 3 individuals were bitten by a dog at the Sungai Mau ferry point in SIBU earlier today. The victims were passers-by, a teenager, a man in his 50s, and the dog owner herself.
The dog attack took place between 7 a.m. to 8:30 a.m. The man who frequents the area stated that he has seen a number of dogs roaming around. However, this morning, one of the dogs suddenly went wild and started to attack and bite the people. He suffered 2 bites, one on his left hand and the other on his left leg. Meanwhile, the teenager was bitten on her fingers, while the dog owner suffered bites on her leg and a finger. They were later immediately transported to the SIBU hospital for treatment, including getting the rabies vaccine.
Jual program kau tu?
Biasalah, hari aku banyak submit idea lah di TVS dekat Picit.
Oh, macam best je. Tahun tak ada sih.
Tahun tu ada. Jadi, mana-mana kita orang yang mau submit idea best-best kita orang boleh cuba di Picit.
Sertai TVS Pitchin 2022 di www.tvstv.my/pitchin dan hantar penyertaan anda sebelum 20 Mac 2022.
lompat lah pusing lah. Ya biasa-biasa.
Bawah bukit ke atas bukit ya. Tunggang basikal bersama dengan pencabar anda yang mountain bike, off-road.
Saksikan rancangan info majalah Hobi kami pada setiap hari Selasa jam 7.15 malam hanya di TVS saluran 122 Astro dan My TV.
Welcome back to TVS News at 5. Now, the Ministry of Higher Education, or MOHE, today introduced the Siswa Sulong Keluarga Malaysia Development Program, or Sulong, to assist B40 students who are the first in their family to pursue their tertiary education. Prime Minister Datuk Seri Ismail Sabri Yaakob said such program would enable special access for admissions into public universities while being offered scholarships, hosted and mentoring.
During his speech, Ismail hoped such commendable effort by the Ministry of Higher Education can provide a better level of education to bring the students' families and themselves out of the B40 group. Such success will only be exemplary to their relatives and the community at large. The Prime Minister at the same time called on corporate organizations to extend contributions for the success of Sulong. These provisions can be used to finance financial assistance, data plan, fee reduction, to even getting a job after their graduation.
On another development, Ismail Sabri today called on the public, especially job seekers, to make optimal use of the various initiatives and programs relating to career opportunities organized by the Ministry of Higher Education.
Adding to that, he said the programs shown were meant to help reduce the unemployment rate in Malaysia to be below 4.2%. Ismail added that these programs were the touchpoint aimed at meeting the needs of the people. He said so at the Keluarga Malaysia MOHE Carnival in Parit Sulong on Friday. Also present at the carnival were MOHE Minister Datuk Seri Dr. Noraini Ahmad and Johor Menteri Besar Datuk Hasni Mohamad. Meanwhile, citing the My Future Jobs program as an example, Ismail Sabri said a total of 63,990 job opportunities in Johor was offered through the program's official portal.
Now, as a token of the long-standing friendship and cooperation among Japan, Malaysia, and the United Nations Office on Drugs and Crime, or UNODC, the Japanese government has donated COVID-19 prevention items worth 1.88 million ringgit. It aims to strengthen prison systems by addressing overcrowding conditions and enhancing COVID-19 responses within prisons in the Southeast Asia region.
According to a statement issued by the Japanese embassy, the items were handed over to the Malaysian Prison Department through the UNODC. The handover items include 20,000 units of COVID-19 antigen test self-test kit for saliva and 5,000 units of surgical isolation coverall suit with boot cover. Witnessed by Japan's ambassador to Malaysia, Takahashi Katsuhiko, the contribution was handed over by the coordinator of UNODC office in Malaysia to the Commissioner General of Malaysian Prison, Datuk Nordin Mohamad. Meanwhile, a total of 26.8 million ringgit has been contributed to other areas of cooperation in Southeast Asia through UNODC in 2021.
Now, wrapping up TVS News at 5, a CCTV footage of a boy in Istanbul caught the attention of many online. The boy was seen heavily distracted by his phone and did not notice a storage hole that was open where several workers are moving packages from the upper to the lower floor. He proceeded to walk while texting along the corridor and eventually fell down. Fortunately, he was saved by boxes that were arranged neatly and did not sustain any injury. However, such an incident could have led to serious injury. Members of the public are then urged to beware of their surroundings and not be too distracted with their phones. And that will be all the time that we have for the 5 p.m. news today. Once again, I'm Hari Zainuddin. It's been a pleasure.